Aquarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aquarius, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. So I wanted to tell you that I have a Facebook group, by the name of Tarot with Joanna. So if you're interested, we do have lives every Wednesday. So there's a link there somewhere in my page. All right, so here we go, you guys. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest, Aquarius. See what's going on for Aquarius for their highest good. One more card. Wow, that's crazy. I just got this for the other reading that I was doing, and I shuffled these cards. All right, so you have uncovering treasure beneath the surface is great bounty. So definitely, you know, you may not see it right now, but there is definitely some kind of great treasure here you're going to see very soon. Just have to have that patience, okay? You also have answering the call. Oops, sorry. You also have answering the call. The time is now. So whatever it is that you're trying to create, that you want to do, it's time to do it now, okay? They're giving you the green light to go. Yes, it's time to start any projects, to do what you want to do, to manifest what you want to create and do, okay? So remember that. All right, so Aquarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. See what's going on. One for the current. One for this situation, one for the past, one for the past or now, one for the what's hidden, one for the hopes and the fears. Wow. One for what you need to do now, what you need to work on, and the outcome. Interesting. Okay. And at the end of the tarot deck, you have the Five of Wands, some kind of partnership, and trying to still focus, okay? Really focus on things. All right, so Aquarius, you start off with the Justice card. You start off with the Justice card here. Justice is talking about fairness, justice, keeping things in balance. Very nice. You have the Four of Pentacles here. I feel like you need to start saving money. I feel like you're holding on still to a lot of things. We'll see why it's there. You have the Seven of Swords. That's the situation. This one is the past or now. Seven of Swords. You need to start being honest with yourself. There could have been some kind of betrayal or deceit around you, or you could have been doing some kind of deceit around to other people. We'll see. You have the Three of Wands here. I feel like you're planning on something. I feel like you have plans, but you're like keeping it to yourself. Could also be waiting on something. Maybe you're waiting for that treasure that's supposed to come in. Then you have the Sun card here. Oops, let me see this. You have the Sun card for the hopes and fears. The Sun is like the best tarot card in the deck. The Sun is shining on you. You're going to be happy. You're going to be youthful. You know, you're guided by the light. Beautiful. It's a beautiful card. Nice. All you see is light. You don't see no darkness there. You see light. You have the Ace of Pentacles here for the what you need to do now, and really got to start being more creative, putting your ideas out there, projects out there. You know, whatever it is, you know, try to start something, build something, create something. You know, I feel like you're on the right path. I feel like there is financial opportunities around you also with the new start of something. It's time to start something also. You have the Hangman for what you need to work on, Aquarius, and that's telling you to really see things differently, look at it from a different angle, really look at things differently, okay? Surrender the past and have patience for everything that is going on in your life. You have the Knight of Swords here. Fast movement is coming through. Try not to rush into anything. Really take your time about things that are going on. Okay. Wow. Interesting. All right. So, and also too, I feel like you still have a lot of anger, a lot of anxiety, a lot of frustration about a lot of things that have been going on in your life. Um, Interesting. Here we go. All right. So Aquarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. All right. Here we go. Whew. Why is the Justice card here for Aquarius? Wow. All right. So you do have the Justice card here. I feel with the Justice card that things are going to balance out for you. You know, I feel like there's fairness. If you're dealing with anything legally, it's going to be in your favor. There's going to be fair decisions made also, and you're making fair decisions also. Things are balancing out, which is very nice. You do have the Devil card. They're asking you to really leave those old patterns behind, any habits, anything that's keeping you feeling stuck, to let it go. You know, keep going forward and leave those old patterns behind. Okay. You also have the Empress card here. I feel like you're going to have a lot of new ideas. I feel like somebody around you could be pregnant. And I also feel like there's abundance coming through for you. I feel like you could be learning something new. Also, like wanting to be curious about learning something new. Nurture yourself. Really take care of yourself, Aquarius, okay? Because you need that. And leave those old habits behind, you know. Like whatever it is that you know that it's unhealthy for you, let it go, okay? Leave it, let it go, and take care of yourself. You have the Four of Pentacles here. Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Wow, got the Justice card again. You could be dealing with the Libra also. You have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is asking you to really have patience for everything. I feel like you're holding on to something though. There is something here that you're holding on to that you're not really trying to let go, and they're asking you to really surrender it. Like let it go. Let whatever it is that you're holding on to tightly, whether it's money or I don't think it's money. I don't, because they're saying to save money. I feel like you're holding on to the past of everything that has happened to you. You know, I feel like you need to try to let that go. Okay. And I also feel like you are definitely going through a healing, some kind of healing. Whoever did you wrong, let it go. You don't need that. You know, you don't need to hold on to anything. You just need to let it go and move forward. I feel like there's traveling here for you also. And I feel with the Seven of Cups, I feel like you need to be real with everything that's going on in your life. I feel like you're trying to make decisions, but be realistic about it. Okay. Like, you know, if you know you don't have no money, don't go and buy a car. If you know you don't have money, don't go, you know, maxing out that credit card, you know. Try to be realistic about things, okay? Because you are definitely trying to make a decision, contemplate some kind of decision. I feel like you want so much, but, you know, you got to be real with yourself. You also have the Justice card here. The Justice card is saying that, you know, there's justice here, there's fairness here, and there's also karma. So whatever it is that you're holding on to, that, you know, that if you're mad at like a person or something like that, you don't need to do anything. Justice is here. Karma is here. You know, let the universe, let God or whoever it is deal with it. You don't need to do anything. Okay. So things are going to balance out for you, which is very nice. Very nice. You stand strong. I feel like you're just going to have, everything's going to balance out and fit into place for you. Like, you know, your abundance, your food, whatever it is, you know, you're needing. Everything will fall into its place. Wow. You do have the Seven of Swords here for the past or now. I feel like you really need to be honest with yourself about things, everything that's been going on in your life, you know, because the Seven of Swords is about some kind of deceit, some kind of betrayal. But it's also about like being honest, you know, really be honest with yourself about things, you know. There could also be secrets that you've been keeping. Maybe there's a secret that you're not really speaking about. And I also feel like, you know, you could be doing something then trying to get away with it also. Remember, you always get caught. So then you have the three. So this is the past or now. I do feel like it's now. Okay, so be careful with this card also. You know, don't trust anybody. Really don't trust anybody. You do have the Three of Wands up here. The Three of Wands is talking about making plans, really making plans about things. Let's see. The Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here for Aquarius? One more card. Wow. Wow, okay. So you did come into your own reading because you do have the King of Swords here. But with the Three of Wands, the Three of Wands is here. The Three of Wands is talking about, well, you jump from the Three of Wands to the Four of Wands, so that's really good, okay? But with the Three of Wands, like I said, you know, you could be, you're ready to move forward. You could be making plans or preparing for something. You know, maybe there's homecomings coming in, or you're waiting on your ships to come in also. You know what you want. I feel like you're keeping things to yourself. You could also be receiving something. I feel like you could be like coming into something, like waiting for your ships to come in, which is nice. You have the Four, and then from the Three, you went to the Four, which is very, very nice because you're definitely moving forward, and there's celebration here. Very nice. This is beautiful. Celebration, happiness, getting together, you know, with family, friends, children, whatever it is. You know, I feel like there's just a gathering together, which is nice. You do have the King of Swords here also. Really stand in your power, okay? Be strong about everything. This is your card, the King of Swords. So there's, you know, Aquarius. So there's something here for you. Really start focusing on things and really start speaking your mind, your truth about things, okay? And being honest with yourself about everything. This is nice. Like that. Start focusing on everything that you need to focus on. You have the Sun card here. Why is the Sun card here for Aquarius? One more card. Wow. Interesting. So, so you do have the Sun card here. The Sun is talking about, you know, not letting anybody steal your light, which is very true. Don't let anybody steal your light. The sun is here, shining on you. You're going to be feeling youthful. You're going to be feeling happy. Nothing's going to take anything away from you. You're just like that also too, Aquarius. You have the Knight of Swords. Don't rush into anything again because you have it here at the end of the reading. Don't rush into anything. There could be some kind of information that you're finding out or you're receiving. I feel like you're moving forward though, definitely having ideas, but try not to rush into anything. Really take care of yourself and really make those decisions carefully. And then you have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is talking about, you know, trusting your intuition, really seeing things for what they are. I feel also too like you could be having intuitive messages like in your dreams. Like really pay attention to your dreams, you guys. I feel like also too that, you know, you're definitely moving forward, but have that forgiveness for everything that has happened, okay? That you need that, really, that forgiveness and that compassion. I feel like there's opportunities about new opportunities coming towards you, and I feel like you need to trust your feelings, like really trust your intuition. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. And why is the Ace of Pentacles here for Aquarius? One more card. Wow. All right, so you do have the Ace of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Pentacles is talking about that you are on the right path. You know, there's financial opportunities here for you, which is very nice. You know, you're gonna have a lot of creativity, open up ideas, projects, starting projects. There's a new start here also. New chapter is coming in, or it's here rather. Really stand up for yourself and speak what's on your mind. Okay, believe in yourself also, and you know, really be yourself when you're doing things. You know, you don't have to, you know, be somebody else. Really be unique and be yourself. Okay, because that's how Aquarius are. They're very unique. And try to leave all this extra baggage that you carry. Like, stop carrying so many things with you. You know. Stop overthinking. Stop trying to carry the worry of everybody else. You know, I'm worried about them because they need this, they need that, or I need to go do this. And, you know, stop doing that, you know, because you're very overwhelmed with a lot right now. And I feel like you have to carry everything. You have to carry the load. And I feel like you just need to just take it easy, okay, and set boundaries. Wow. You do have the Hangman here. And why is the Hangman here for what you need to work on? One more card. Wow, good. All right, so with the Hangman here, I do feel like you need to surrender the past. You know, just surrender the past. Stop holding on to it. Let go of the past. Have patience for everything, and really look at things clearly. Really see things differently now. Okay, I feel like you need to step back and really see everything in a different way. I feel like there are times you're looking for answers. I also feel like you could be a teacher, or a teacher is around you that's going to guide you somewhere, giving you some kind of information. So that's nice. I like that. I also feel like you're looking at traditional values, religion values, stuff like that. But definitely, you are definitely looking for some kind of answers, and I believe you will find them. I feel like you need to start your projects now. I feel like you need to, not rush into anything, but start something new, because you do have the Ace of Pentacles here. With the Queen of Wands, she's talking about, you know, not letting anybody steal her light, not letting anybody take away anything from her. The Queen of Wands, she learns as she goes. She does her own thing. She doesn't let anybody take it away. She doesn't let anybody steal her light, and that needs to be you. Okay, don't let anybody bring you down. Don't let anybody tell you, you can't do this or you can't do that. You have the light shining on you like she does, and she doesn't care who you are. She just goes with the light. Oh, thank you, Spirit. So pursue your passions, just pursue your projects, pursue what you want to become, and be fearless is what they're saying. Okay, so that is very nice. I like that. Learn as you go with everything that's happening in this world. Whatever it is that you're doing, learn as you go. Okay, start those new projects, because you will be successful. Wow. But stop caring so much about what other people think. All right, and then you have the Knight of Swords here for the outcome. Thank you, Spirit, for the outcome. What is the Knight of Swords here for the outcome? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. All right, with the Knight of Swords here, I feel like you need to not really rush into everything all at once. Okay, take your time with things. Try not to try not to take any shortcuts. Just go with it. Do what you need to do, even if it takes a while. Learn as you go. Go forward. Don't let anything stop you. Trust your intuition also. Trust your intuition on making decisions, especially financial decisions. You really need to trust your intuition. Okay. I feel like you're going to reach that material success and reach that strong foundation also. I feel like you're going to reach that wealth that you want, because it's here. Remember, there's treasure here, but you got to just start your projects now. Okay. Start doing what you need to do. Okay. Because I know it's hard and you may not know what you're doing, but you will. Ask for guidance, ask for help to know what to start to do, to put it in front of you, because you'll know. All right, so Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. There's definitely abundance here, you guys. I forgot to mention that also. All right. Thank you for watching, and God bless.